My name's Jacob Jensen Moyer. I go to Bevel High School.
My name is Michaela Ott and I go to Verona High School.
My name is Ellen Bach and I go to Memorial.
I'm Nathan Fisher and I go to Memorial. We started and took a picture in front of the bus. No one really knew each other besides their names. It was a lot of just kind of awkward small talk, like where do you go to school, what grade you're in. But then throughout the trip, as each day passed, we really started to grow. We started talking to each other a lot more, laughing a lot more.
I'm a very outgoing person and I was very glad that I got to go out and make new friends or communicate with people, but it was also hard because I hadn't done it for 2 years, so I had to get those social skills back.
I really was never the outgoing person before this trip, and I think COVID really shut down that. This trip really brought me to express myself and go back to an outgoing person.
One of the things I found to be most impactful was the connections that we made throughout the trip.
Some of the people I met there were also, in some faith journey of their own, so it was nice to connect with them and just compare, how we worship and how they worship, and it's all built on the same foundation. There's still a lot of welcoming and forgiveness.
We all had a nice understanding of each other, no matter our background.
Looking back on the trip, I feel like I now realize that everyone has a story to tell.
Ever since I got back, I've asked people what their story is. You'll find pretty interesting backgrounds of people you wouldn't know, and that really makes you think about the world differently, because you wouldn't know their struggles if you didn't talk to them.
By the end of the trip, we felt like we knew each other way more than we had. We started even hanging out after, outside of church, sitting in the front row at the Deep again, and actually having meaningful conversations with each other.
I feel like I thought a community had to be people who knew each other really, really well. But then when I went to Kentucky, I found out that it didn't have to be people you knew really well, because at each individual place, we were able to make a community with the people we didn't know there by just having conversations with them. And yeah, that was really fun.